Our world is a whole set of mysteries that even the most brilliant scientists can't figure out. These aren't just ordinary mysteries. They are clues from our past and strange things that make us wonder how they happened. From ancient creations that leave us guessing about old times, to weird natural wonders that don't make sense. Each one reminds us that our world is still full of secrets. Get ready to step into a world where things aren't always what they seem, and every mystery is a door to something new and exciting. Number 20. Pyramid of Cuicuilco. Deep within the bustling heart of Mexico City lies a circular ruin, a secret from the past. This temple mound is more than just a pile of rocks. It's the core of what many believe to be the Valley of Mexico's oldest city. But who built it? That's the real kicker. We still need a clear picture. Let's rewind to around 1200 BC. Cuicuilco started as a humble farming settlement. Fast forward a few centuries to 800 BC, and bam, the place was booming. More people meant more buildings, leading to the construction of their impressive pyramids and other smaller pyramids and homes. Now, the people of Cuicuilco, they're a mystery. The relics dug up from the ground hint that these folks were big into worshipping an old Mesoamerican deity, the old god of fire. Talk about irony, because it was probably fire that ended their party. In the 1st century AD, Mount Zettel erupted with massive lava and ash, gushing out and covering everything in its sight, including parts of Cuicuilco. It was a disaster of epic proportions. But the Cuicuilco folks were survivors. They packed up and left, scattering across the valley. Number 19. Apennine Colossus. In the heart of Italy, nestled near Florence, stands the Villa di Pratolino, a testament to love and luxury from the 1570s. Built by Grand Duke Francesco de' Medici for his beloved Bianca Capello, their residence was the epitome of grandeur and sophistication, especially known for its extravagant Mannerist gardens. Amidst these gardens, the awe-inspiring Apennine Colossus, a 36-foot-tall statue by Flemish artist Giambologna, continues to captivate visitors. This colossal figure, symbolizing the Apennine Mountains, guards a lake, clutching a dragon from which water flows, creating a breathtaking scene. More than just a statue, this colossus was a marvel of its time, equipped with chambers for orchestras and mechanisms that allowed it to weep, sweat, and even smoke from its nostrils. Its glowing eyes at night added to the mystical experience. Today, the villa, now a public destination, allows visitors to marvel at this centuries-old masterpiece. The Apennine Colossus remains a relic and a living legend, whispering stories of the past to those who wander in its shadow. Number 18. Lost City of the Kalahari. In the dry heat of the Kalahari Desert, a place so arid its name means great thirst, lies a compelling mystery. It's a legend about a lost city hidden within the vast dunes. This story began in 1885, when American explorer William Leonard Hunt, aka Guillermo Farini, ventured into this barren wilderness. He claimed to have found ruins, large stones, and walls that suggested a forgotten civilization. This discovery set off a century-long search, with over 30 expeditions attempting to uncover this hidden city. Despite their efforts, not a single trace has been found. Farini's vague clues made the search akin to finding a needle in a sandy haystack. In 1964, A.J. Clement's expedition suggested that Farini might have encountered natural dolerite rock formations, often resembling artificial structures. Recent high-tech searches in 2013 and 2016, using tools like Google Maps and aerial surveys, also came up empty, only finding peculiar rock formations. The existence of a large city in the Kalahari, known for its dry, inhospitable terrain, remains highly doubtful. The desert, primarily home to the hunter-gatherer Sand People, challenges the idea of an ancient urban center buried in its sands. The mystery of the Kalahari's lost city intrigues and baffles explorers and historians alike. Number 17. Barabar Caves of the Bihar. Amid Bihar's rugged terrain are the ancient Barabar Caves, dating back to the 3rd century BC. These 7 rock-cut structures, split between the Barabar and the Nagarjuna Hills, go by names like Lomas Rishi Cave and Sudama Cave among the locals. Each cave, crafted from granite, showcases a simplistic yet striking architecture. Inside, you'll find 2 chambers with polished surfaces that gleam, yet remarkably devoid of artistic carvings or sculptures. This minimalist elegance sets them apart. The Barabar caves hold a special place in architectural history, being the first to use the Chaitya arch in stone. Inscriptions tie them to the Mauryan era. In 261 BC, King Ashoka dedicated these caves to the Ajivika monks, a fact engraved in the Sudama cave. The Ajivikas, now a forgotten sect, once rivaled Buddhism and Jainism. Their founder, Makali Gosala, was a Gautama Buddha and Mahavira contemporary. This group rejected the Vedas and preached predestination, leaving no space for free will. Today, these caves are not just a tourist attraction, but also a testament to the mysterious and now vanished Ajivika sect. Their polished walls and empty chambers echo a rich yet elusive past. Number 16. Vitinet Island. Lake Turkana is home to the mysterious Vitinet Island in the heart of Kenya. The locals have a name for it that translates to no return, hinting at the eerie legends surrounding this place. It's said that anyone who steps foot on the island will never come back. The island's fearsome reputation was tested in 1935 by English explorer Vivian Fuchs, alongside Bill Dyson and Martin Sheffield. They embarked on a research mission to Vitinet, but their failure to return only fueled the island's ominous mystique. While some speculate about an alien base with extraterrestrial captors, Kenyan folklore speaks of a different danger, a massive pit at the island's center, where those who venture too close are struck by lightning. Adding to the intrigue, aerial photos have revealed ancient huts in the pit's center. Yet people have yet to dare to investigate these findings up close for years. The island remains mysterious, where tales of the supernatural meet unexplored historical remnants, continuing to challenge the bravest of explorers and leaving more questions than answers. Number 15. Al Nazla Block Formation. The Tema Oasis of Saudi Arabia's Al Ula Governorate, the Al Nazla Rock Formation stands as an awe-inspiring natural puzzle. Picture two towering sandstone pillars, each 30 feet high and 15 feet wide, separated by a flawlessly straight crack so precise it looks laser-cut. This baffling formation, appearing almost otherworldly, has stumped scientists and travelers alike. Al Nazla, amidst Saudi Arabia's golden deserts, is a geological marvel that defies easy explanation. Its two massive boulders, perched on slender bases, display an extraordinary balance that seems to defy gravity. The real kicker? The rock split right down the middle, creating a gap so perfect it's hard to believe it's a work of nature. This enigma raises more questions than answers. How can these giant rocks, split so cleanly, still stand? Several theories attempt to explain this phenomenon. Some geologists believe it results from natural erosion, shaped by wind, water, and temperature changes over millions of years. Another camp suggests a powerful earthquake caused the dramatic split. There's even speculation about ancient quarrying methods responsible for this precise divide. Local Arabian folklore adds a mystical twist, with stories of supernatural forces, perhaps even jinns, crafting this extraordinary landscape. Number 14. Barzak Plateau. Hidden in the expansive landscapes of Kislorda, Kazakhstan, the Barzak Plateau stands as a perplexing enigma. This plateau isn't just another geographic marvel. It's a place wrapped in folklore and mysteries that bend the fabric of reality. Locals, especially nomads, share stories that sound like a sci-fi novel. They talk about how time seems to warp on the plateau. Picture this: travelers venture onto this land, feeling like only months have passed, but when they return, they're met with the startling truth. Decades have flown by in the outside world. Add to this the bizarre incidents of electronics going haywire and people's skin turning blue after staying too long, and you've got the makings of a real-life thriller. The plateau has earned a spine-chilling reputation, the locals saying, "Whoever comes here shall not return." But what's going on? Scientists are scratching their heads. Some think it's about the region's unique geomagnetic properties, while others bet on rare atmospheric conditions. Number 13. Andara Temple Giant Footprint. In the historic landscapes of Syria, the Temple of Andara stands as a 3,300-year-old marvel. This sacred site isn't just a testament to ancient architectural skills and spiritual depth, it's a hub of mysteries that capture the imagination of many. The giant human footprints at its entrance are what grabs attention at this temple. These aren't your average footprints. They're massive and have clawed details. Local legends speak of gods with clawed feet who once walked these grounds, leaving behind these mystifying marks. But here's where it gets interesting. Scientists have a different take. They think these footprints were carved by the temple's artisans, possibly symbolizing the gods' majestic procession or their overwhelming power. Adding to its story, the temple suffered damage from a 2018 Turkish air raid. Despite the turmoil of time and war, the footprints have withstood it all. They continue to intrigue and spark debates about their origins, remaining a baffling yet fascinating piece of the temple's legacy. Number 12. Skellig Michael. Skellig Michael, perched off Ireland's Kerry coast, is more than just an island. It's a historical marvel, dating back 1,500 years to the 6th century. This ancient monastery, believed to have been founded by Saint Fionn, was a spiritual haven that survived Viking attacks and harsh Atlantic elements. Imagine the monks' life on this remote rock, accessible mostly in summer due to dangerous winter seas and limited daylight, was a testament to their determination. The monastery, a blend of churches, beehive huts, and gardens, was connected by steep staircases. The hermitage, nestled near the island's peak, was a solitary retreat. Life here was simple yet rigorous, with the monks surviving on fish and bird eggs, their days filled with prayer and maintenance of their sacred abode. Today, Skellig Michael is a well-preserved UNESCO World Heritage Site, symbolizing ancient monastic life and the enduring spirit of human resilience and faith. Number 11. Abu Ghurab Sun Temple. Just a stone's throw from Cairo, in the shadows of Abu Sir, lies the mysterious ruins of the Abu Ghraib Sun Temple. This site, one of the only two Kingdom Sun temples still around, offers a rare glimpse into the ancient Egyptians' reverence for the sun god Ra. Constructed during Pharaoh Nusera's reign around 2445 to 2421 BCE, this temple once featured a colossal 60-foot-high pedestal, topped with a 118-foot obelisk, embodying the sun god's might. In front of the obelisk stood an altar crafted from massive white alabaster blocks, symbolizing Ra's satisfaction. The courtyard's eastern wall holds a unique feature: 9 circular alabaster basins. Some believe these basins could have been used mystically, like levitating objects through water's vibrational power. Vivid reliefs adorned the walls, illustrating the sun god as life's ultimate benefactor and the king's sacred connection to the cosmic cycles. The Chamber of the Seasons reliefs, once part of this temple and now housed in Berlin's Egyptian Museum, depicted the annual cycles of flood and harvest. A massive mud brick replica of the sun god's bark stood not far off, symbolizing each king's eternal bond with Ra. Centuries later, Ramses II restored the temple, a project spearheaded by his son, Kayamwese, the temple of Ptah High Priest, who was passionate about reviving Egypt's historic sanctuaries. Number 10. Lake Maracaibo. Lake Maracaibo, resembling a vase in shape, stretches deep into Venezuela, connecting to the Caribbean Sea through a narrow strait. This lake, sprawling over 13,000 square kilometers, blurs the line between lake and sea, with its northern waters tinged brackish by oceanic tides, and southern waters freshened by rivers like the sediment-rich Catatumbo. The General Rafael Urdaneta Bridge, an 8-kilometer engineering feat, unites the city with the eastern strait. Nearby, Cabimas is a hub for the oil fields that contribute significantly to Venezuela's oil production. Lake Maracaibo's basin, rich in oil, is among the world's leading oil-producing regions. But what truly sets Lake Maracaibo apart is its electrifying natural spectacle, the Relampago del Catatumbo, or Catatumbo lightning. This extraordinary event lights the night sky with an average of 230 lightning strikes per 0.3 square miles, casting a mesmerizing pink glow. Occurring around 300 days a year, this phenomenon is a breathtaking yet perilous display of nature's power, where the lake meets the Catatumbo River. This electric hotspot not only captivates onlookers, but also poses a risk, with lightning-related fatalities being a concern for the area's dense population. Number 9. Chocolate Hills. The Chocolate Hills intrigue locals and tourists on the picturesque island of Bohol in the Philippines. Often hailed as the 8th wonder of the world, these unique hills are a celebrated National Geological Monument. They even proudly feature Bohol's flag. These captivating hills transform into a rich brown during the dry season, resembling enormous chocolate truffles dotting the landscape. Geologists describe them as conical karst topography, meaning they're essentially limestone remnants, shaped by ancient rivers and streams. Now sculpted by rainfall into the iconic dips and valleys, local folklore adds its flavor to the Chocolate Hills mystique. Legends talk of giants who hurled rocks at each other in a fierce battle, or a heartbroken giant weeping over his mortal love, each tier turning into a hill. Spanning about 20 square miles, the hills are modest in height, ranging from 100 to 395 feet. They're visible from several towns, including Batuan and Carmen, where a special observatory deck offers a panoramic view after a 214-step climb. This complex at Carmen also hosts a resort, complete with accommodations and a gift shop. Another splendid view from Sagbayan can be enjoyed. Once there, the true number of these hills remains a mystery, with estimates ranging from 1,268 to 1,776. Strangely, trees and bushes shy away from these slopes, largely due to kogon grass that dominates the hill's vegetation. Number 8. Mapimi Silent Zone. Mexico's Zone of Silence, located in the Mapimi Biosphere Reserve near Durango, is a desert patch shrouded in intrigue. Often likened to the Bermuda Triangle, it spans about 50 kilometers and is known for bizarre occurrences. A UFO investigator, Geraldo Rivera, reports numerous accounts of alien sightings and mysterious disappearances in the area. But it's not just about extraterrestrial encounters. There's something even more curious. This area, La Zona del Silencio, reportedly disrupts radio and communication signals with its unique magnetic waves. The zone's allure isn't just based on folklore. It has a tangible cosmic history, with at least 3 meteorites striking the region in the 20th century: 1938, 1954, and 1969. The 1954 meteorite remarkably hit the same ranch as its 1938 predecessor. July 1970 marked an extraordinary event. An Athena rocket, launched by the U.S. Air Force from Utah, veered off course and crash-landed right in the heart of the zone. The aftermath brought Werner von Braun, a key figure in the U.S. space program, to the site. A large-scale excavation by the U.S. Air Force ensued, adding to the area's mystique. This peculiar place was branded the Silent Zone in 1966 due to an oil explorer's malfunctioning radio. Locals, or zoneros, attribute the communication disruptions to underground magnetite and meteorite debris. Number 7. The Devil's Kettle. The Devil's Kettle Falls presents a bewildering spectacle in the wilderness of Minnesota's Judge C.R. Magny State Park. Part of the Brule River here splits and tumbles into a deep, mysterious abyss, while the other half continues its usual course. This natural oddity, found near Lake Superior's north shore, captures the curiosity of many. The river's journey, dropping dramatically over 800 feet along 8 miles, meets a fascinating climax at these falls. A massive rhyolite formation splits the water. On one side, a typical waterfall, but on the other, a deep hole swallows the river, leaving no trace. Despite numerous attempts with dives, balls, and larger objects, the water's final destination remains a secret, invisible even in the vastness of Lake Superior. Geologists need clarification on this phenomenon. Theories range from hidden underground lava tubes to complex tectonic activity, but none have proved conclusive. This natural problem, set in a hard granite and rhyolite landscape, continues to be one of nature's most captivating mysteries. Number 6. Tabby's Star. In the vast expanse of space, 1,500 light-years away, in the constellation Cygnus, sits a perplexing star named Tabby's Star. Unlike our familiar sun, this star exhibits a peculiar behavior. Its light dims significantly, randomly, and irregularly, sometimes by up to 22%. Discovered in 2015 by astronomer Tabitha S. Boyajian, Tabby's Star has challenged conventional astronomical theories. If a giant planet were causing these fluctuations, the eclipses would be regular, and even a Jupiter-sized planet could only block about 1% of its light. Yet, here we have a star dimming by much more, and unpredictably. More mystifying still is the star's gradual overall dimming over time, observed by astronomers worldwide. The explanations range from plausible to extraordinary. Some suggest intrinsic changes in the star, possibly due to magnetic forces or shifts in internal heat flow. Others, more dramatically, hint at alien activity. One compelling theory involves the remnants of an exomoon, pulled away from its planet by Tabby's star gravity. This moon might have disintegrated, creating a cloud of dust and debris that now orbits the star, occasionally blocking its light in an erratic pattern. Yet, with each theory comes more questions, keeping Tabby's star firmly in the realm of cosmic mysteries. Number 5. The Doubletree of Casorso. In the serene countryside of Casorso, Italy, a unique spectacle challenges both scientific understanding and the imagination. Here stands the two trees of Casorso, a baffling and captivating union of two different tree species. This arbor duo is a rare natural marvel. A robust mulberry tree forms the base, while a thriving cherry tree grows atop it. This phenomenon of a symbiotic relationship between two mature, distinct trees is a rarity in nature. It defies the usual competition for resources between different plant species, demonstrating a harmonious coexistence instead. As a result, these trees have become a magnet for tourists, drawing curious onlookers from around the world. Access to the trees is restricted to protect this delicate wonder, and climbing is forbidden to maintain balance. The origins and mechanisms of this extraordinary alliance remain shrouded in mystery. While various theories exist, none can definitively explain how these two trees managed to grow together in such an unusual way. Number 4. The Heidentor. The Heidentor, known as the Heathen's Gate, is an ancient Roman monument shrouded in mystery. Believed to be built during Emperor Constantius II's reign around 351 to 361 AD. Its true purpose remains a topic of debate among historians. Standing as a solitary arch, this relic hints at a connection to Carnuntum, a flourishing ancient city. Some theorize it celebrated military triumphs or marked important locations, but with scant historical records, these remain educated guesses. As history faded into legend, the Heidentor transformed into a mystical site. Tales suggest it was a pagan gathering spot, dubbed Heaven's Gate, although why it earned this name is a puzzle itself. Speculation abounds about what might have been at the heart of the Heidentor. Was there a statue of a deity or emperor? The absence of any remains adds layers to this enigma. Experts also ponder if the Heidentor was an unfinished Roman tetrapylon meant to house a statue in its core. Such a discovery would have been crucial in unlocking its secrets, but today we're left with more questions than answers about this beguiling ancient structure. Number 3. The Broken Hand of Hercules in Jordan. In Jordan's realm of ancient ruins, a stone hand stands as a silent, enigmatic testimony to history. The Broken Hand of Hercules. This remnant, once part of the Grand Temple of Hercules, represents a remarkable history that has captivated onlookers for centuries. Constructed in the 2nd century, this temple was a magnificent homage to the legendary Hercules. The broken hand, skillfully carved from marble, is all that remains of what was intended to be the largest Hercules statue of its era. The immense ambition behind its creation is evident in the hand's intricate details, like the finely sculpted nails. However, the temple's completion was never realized. Theories suggest earthquakes during Roman times could have halted its construction, leaving the broken hand as a poignant symbol of unfulfilled dreams and lost glory. Today, visitors are left to wonder at what might have been. The sight of this weathered hand stirs the imagination, evoking images of the statue's grandeur and even Hercules' mythical persona. Number 2. Mount Votavara. Tucked away in Russia's remote Karelia region, Mount Votavara stands as an impenetrable beacon. It's the region's highest point, at 1,369 feet, cloaked in intrigue. Despite its isolation, 12.5 miles from the nearest settlement, it's famed as one of Russia's most enigmatic locations. This mountain is home to the Votavara stone mushrooms, a collection of peculiar rock formations. Towering up to 30 feet tall, these mushroom-shaped rocks balance on slender stems. Initially thought to be artificial by ancient communities, recent studies suggest a natural origin, though the precise process remains unknown. The predominant theory credits the last ice age's glacial movements for these formations. As glaciers advanced and retreated, they exerted immense pressure on the bedrock, leading to erosion over thousands of years and resulting in these unique shapes. Another hypothesis points to seismic activities or underground rivers as potential sculptors. Local Karelian and Sami communities revere Mount Vatovara, considering it a sacred site. According to local folklore, the stone mushrooms are the handiwork of giants, imbued with magical properties. Number 1. The Devil's Sea. The Devil's Sea, often called the Bermuda Triangle, is a marine mystery between Japan, Guam, and the Bonin Islands in the Pacific Ocean. This mysterious zone has captivated the world with its inexplicable disappearance of ships and aircraft, similar to its Atlantic counterpart. Among its most baffling tales is the 1918 disappearance of the USS Cyclops, a massive U.S. Navy cargo ship with 309 crew, vanishing without a trace or distress signal. This incident stands as one of history's great maritime puzzles. Beyond disappearances, the Devil's Sea is known for strange occurrences. Unusual magnetic disturbances, compass malfunctions, electronic failures, and peculiar aerial lights, fueling theories of supernatural forces or alien activities. Experts attribute these phenomena to the area's unpredictable weather, including violent storms, typhoons, and geological factors like underwater volcanoes and fault lines. Its proximity to the enigmatic Mariana Trench, with its deep caves and geothermal vents, adds another layer of mystery. The Devil's Sea continues to intrigue and mystify, a testament to the ocean's enduring mysteries. If you enjoyed this video, like it and share it with your friends. We've also arranged some others you will surely enjoy on your screen. So enjoy them until we see you in the next video.